Hello, this is the college session for the College of Biological Sciences for students who are interested in learning more about transferring into this program. So here at the University of Minnesota, we split our students into smaller college units to give you a more customized services. And for many students, their college is an important part of their identity of being a University of Minnesota student. The College of Biological Sciences, or CBS, is a small college at a large research university. So you get the benefits of a small community of around 2,300 students with a multi-million-dollar research facilities of a large research university. Students often talk about a community feel because you're taking a lot of classes with the same students and you are participating in group work. Many of the students are going to have similar goals to you, so you'll be able to easily strike up conversation and meet your peers. And if you're having problems connecting, feel free to reach out to your advisors. One of the big parts of the College of Biological Sciences is the community, and we want to make sure students feel welcome when they come. So CBS is one of the few colleges nationwide that focuses exclusively on biological sciences, which means that we get to recruit nationally recognized faculty and develop custom programs. Some faculty specialize in teaching, and others run active research labs while also teaching a few classes. Additionally, our students are very motivated and high achievers academically. So you're going to be challenged to meet these high expectations by faculty and your peers. But if you're admitted into the College of Biological Sciences, it's because we believe that you can meet these expectations and contribute to a strong academic community here. One of our goals is really to be the best undergraduate biology program in the country. And that's not just something that we say, but we're working on improving all of the time. So if you do get admitted, just recognize how big of a role you'll be playing in these updates and being a part of the community. CBS houses the 8 majors listed on the screen, including our biology program, microbiology, and neuroscience. All programs within CBS award a Bachelor of Science at their completion. We do also like for students to be aware that there are other options related to biology throughout the University of Minnesota. So while you may be considering the College of Biological Sciences as your first choice, there are many other options that could pique your interest. As you can see here, the College of Food, Agriculture, and Natural Resource Sciences, or CFANS, has quite a few related programs. The plant science major tends to be more horticulture based, whereas the College of Biological Sciences plant and microbiology major, which takes on a more molecular approach to things like how genetics can help plants become more resistant to pests and disease. You'll also see that the College of Liberal Arts has a lot of programs that are related to biology as well that you may consider looking at or also minoring in. So one of the really big perks to the College of Biological Sciences is our Foundation of Biology program. So this Foundation of Biology course sequence is a signature learning experience within CBS. So in these courses, the goal is not to teach biology, but it's rather to train biologists. These courses emphasize the relationship among biological disciplines, as well as chemistry and other physical sciences. The goal is to spark creativity, critical thinking, and teach students how to work collaboratively, using their collective knowledge to address specific problems. One of the other major benefits to coming into the College of Biological Sciences, like I mentioned, is the opportunity to join in on research. One of the most valuable ways to learn biology is by actually doing it. So many of our undergraduate students engage in research that helps them to build hands-on skills, communication and collaboration with peers and faculty, as well as how to ask and answer new questions. It's a great way to explore areas of interest and to gain a deeper understanding of a particular field. These are opportunities that can be volunteer, it can be paid, you can receive academic credit, or receive scholarship funding by writing a research proposal. There are multiple different ways to participate in research, whether that's field research, computational research, a wet or dry lab, the list goes on. So here we just have a quick example video of one of the many opportunities of research within the College of Biological Sciences.
So one of the cool things about being in these forests is that we get a chance to monitor change over time. And so the hope is by establishing this as a permanent set of, in this case, tagged trees, we can watch not only what's happening in the overstory, but what's coming up in the understory. What we're gonna do this first summer is gonna go through as a team and do two things. We're gonna go to every tree and we're gonna measure and see whether it's big enough to count as a tree of that size. And then we're going to paint a stripe on it and we're gonna tag it if it is. And so that'll be the first pass. Basically tag about 25,000 trees this summer. And then we'll come back in the second summer, have two folks that basically triangulate with lasers the position of every tree. And then we'll have a full map of every tree, its exact location and its size in the entire plot. We have the chance then to kind of make this a sandbox for other collaborators, colleagues, folks who want to know where and what is all around them when they're sampling in these forests. And so they'll be able to basically know which plot they're in, they'll know what the species composition is, et cetera. And then if they're studying animals, if they're studying microbes, whatever that is, we can provide that background information.
So as I've mentioned a few times during this presentation already, one of the major perks within the College of Biological Sciences is the community and ways that you're able to connect. As I had mentioned, there's a lot of different opportunities for student engagement, whether that's doing these research opportunities, joining different student groups, just getting to know your different peers. There's plenty of ways for students to really get involved within CBS. Besides that, there are also a lot of support systems for you there. You have your academic advisors who are specific to the College of Biological Sciences, as well as to your specific major, who are going to be able to answer any questions you have about courses or how long it'll take you to get through a certain program, any kind of questions you have or struggles during your academic time, they're there to support you. But we also have our career services based within CBS Student Services. They're going to be a really helpful tool to help you figure out what your plan is after graduation, whether that's going into different post-grad routes with grad school or medical school, or going into your career directly. There's a team here that's able to help you kind of figure that all out as you go. So there are a few different admissions requirements for the College of Biological Sciences. So for the program itself, it is important to note that there is only fall admission. We have a priority deadline of February 1st and a final deadline of June 1st. We always recommend that students complete their application by February 1st, as it's a space available basis for the final deadline, and we'd hate for you not to be able to be admitted because there's no longer space in your program. For all of our programs in CBS, they do have the same prerequisite requirements that students either have to have completed or be currently enrolled in at their time of applying to meet these prerequisite courses. All students have to take both Chemistry 1 and Chemistry 2 with a lab component, as well as at least Calculus 1. We do prefer a traditional calculus. We are able to accept an applied or short calculus course, but you'll have to reach out to the Office of Admissions to petition for that to meet your calculus requirement. Additionally, for students, most students who are admitted into the College of Biological Sciences have at least a 3.0 GPA, and specifically a technical GPA. A technical GPA we take by looking at your prerequisite courses and any other major related courses, and we separate those to figure out your technical GPA. Some additional things to keep in mind with admissions requirements. For students who have under 26 transferable credits at their time of applying, we do look at both your post-secondary and high school records. So we will look at both your grades and your rigor of coursework in high school. There's an option to submit your ACT or SAT score, but that is not a required material. And then you still will also have to have the prerequisites met. So besides academic factors, we do want for students to be aware that we do review holistically. While academic is the main factor we look at other things as well, including your grade trends, your rigor of curriculum. We look at your statements in the optional essay or short answer sections on the application to make sure that you are a good fit for the College of Biological Sciences, as well as holistic factors. We recognize that there are many aspects to you as a student that are not all academics. You are also family members, you're workers, you have many different hats, and we like to look at those while we do your application review. So for every student who goes into the College of Biological Sciences, we have required science courses that you have to complete. Like I had mentioned in your prerequisites, every student has to have calculus complete. They also have to have the additional quantitative courses, the foundations of biology courses that I mentioned earlier. And then there is a little bit of difference depending on your majors, but every student has to complete at least Organic Chemistry 1. Some of our programs do go through Organic Chemistry 2. And then similarly, most of our programs do require a calculus-based physics 1 and 2, but some programs do not require the second physics level. The other science requirements do vary by major. One of the nice things that you are able to do yourselves is go to the College of Biological Sciences website, and they have a full major page that lists out all of their courses. And with those majors, you are able to choose a sample plan. So with the sample plan, as you can see here on the screen, it'll kind of show you the layout of when you'll be taking each of your courses for the major. And so you can see what courses you've already had that fill those in and how much you have left. At this time, that is the end of the College of Biological Sciences presentation. If you have any additional questions, you can feel free to reach out to us at admissions@umn.edu, and one of our transfer counselors would be more than happy to help. Thanks, and have a good rest of the day.